Hey, we're finally back. Had a couple busy day, but we're now back to making the game. So let's see how we can set up those timer things and sound. Do we want some background sound? I think so. Yeah, a little bit of wind. Fireplace? Why not? But anyway, timer, 25 minutes, 30 minutes cycle, 2 hours. Let's go with that. So I have to do it like this. Good. So when I was off stream, I did like a lot of code work. Specifically about the cards. I don't know where I was when I left last time. So we're just gonna do a quick recap of what we have now. Yeah, we can drag cards and bring them to enemies to play them, basically. So the cycle isn't fully done yet. For some reasons we don't have the last card. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're supposed to draw 5 cards. Where's this happening? It could be like in the combat script, but I'm not sure. No, there's a combat manager in there. It's definitely here where things happen. Yeah, we have the combat manager. Well, what do I do with that? I set up a new combat. So here I should create a function for this. Maybe I can start doing... like, I'm gonna clean all this, like it's a huge mess. It was like early task thoughts, like it's not really relevant anymore. I did just way too much without thinking about this. Okay, the point is, here I want to create a function in Combat Manager to initialize or to... yeah, initialize actually a combat setup. We're gonna do that. So we add the debug cards, okay. Honestly, I think I'm gonna add more cards to this. Can I view the cards? I want to make sure that I do have 10 cards in the deck. So what if I go in remote? Yeah, we have the deck here. No, can't really see what's in there. Yeah, it's not exported, so I can't see. Maybe I could use a few debug functions. Wait a second. So add debug card. Well, first I'm gonna create some other cards just to make sure that we have a little bit of diversity. Let's see. What if I create a new resource? Card blueprint. That's gonna be Anger Bolt, like super simple. Oh, I need to create some ideas. Okay, so let's create some ideas. Yeah, one's gonna be fine. Okay, that's good. So what about the cards now? Yeah, need 2 resets. So Anger Bolt, targeting single enemy. Oh, I'm gonna have Bludgeon come in so far, and that doesn't matter. Okay, so I need to create a task for it in the future to make sure I don't forget about it. Create commons for Anger, Sloth, and V-Bolts. Okay, good. I can like duplicate it. So Sloth Bolt. Common skill. And Envy Bolt. Actually, we're good. Alright. So now we should be able to update the card database, kind of. Where's the card database? Card database. Okay, so here, Anger Bolt, Sloth Bolt, and Envy. So we're gonna go with Anger. And then Envy. And Sloth. Okay, that seems good. Well, I think it was in combat test. No, actually it should be in deck. Add debug cards, yes. So I'm just gonna add 5 bludgeons. And we're just gonna copy this. And I'm gonna add 3 of each. So So we have Anger Blueprint. Sloth. And Envy. Okay, that looks good. Okay. I could like go with a debug here. Hi. Wait, why I can't read? Like the light's super bad. Goodness me, smash roll there. How you doing? Are you participating in a jam? I just want to make a deck size print, and I did say deck with an E. So add debug cards, good. So we should draw like 5. And that's where it's a little bit weird, like... Oh. Why C# no JavaScript? You love C#, but JavaScript is better integrated. Better integrated is... Well, that, yeah, if you wish. But there's just so many things that JavaScript can do and C# does. So, yeah. I think that initially it went from me wanting to do things for bad reasons, like static signals, for example. Even though I still do love static signals for some situations, but yeah, I just like I really love the compiler. Like I can't live without a compiler. That's pretty much it. And I've been told, kind of, like I've seen somewhere, that if you do a lot of your game pure C# more than GDScript or Godot API, it tends to run better. So that's like a plus. Yeah, I'm just gonna check that the deck is properly created. So the deck size is 14, so we have 5 plus 9, so yeah, that makes sense. Now, why do we have only 4 cards? Where's my combat test? So we go to setup state. Okay, and here we draw a card. Well, it could be because the last card has an incorrect ID, and now it looks fine. How it looks with tools, can we do it with C#? Oh, I actually never use tool, so I can't really answer you. But I think it's a quick check, like go to C#. What do they say about it? I mean, it looks like it does something. Then I don't know, because you kind of have to compile, and you can have like 2 different timelines sometimes. Your editor is always kind of lagging behind, unless you build every time you change a file. But yeah. I could use a little bit more. Like, right in there. Trying to draw a card while the hand is... So no, that's good. I'm gonna add a print here. Card drone. I'm actually gonna use. Did I create the item? Oh no! Ooh. Never mind. So card index. And maybe card name? Oh, what's this? Oh, good. Goody good. Wait, what? What was the error? Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Really? Card index and card. Okay. Because, okay, how does this work? We get the card count. We get a random. Between 0 and card count. Considering that which is greater than or equal to the minimum value and less than the maximum value. So that's correct. The range returns value includes... Yeah. The card, and we get a random card. So why is that? Me confused. Let's do it again. Because it's working without this line. Is it? Kind of. Yeah, we still have a problem of 4 cards instead of 5. And we'll have like different cards, so that's good. And is it random? Okay, so now we have 2. Wow. So something's wrong in this little code here. Like, it looks like sometimes it can't find something. Yeah, I could like print a lot of things, but okay. Then we're gonna print the random index. Okay, so here we have a card, but technically speaking, no, it is a card. It is a new card. So could it be like the setup which is wrong? No, we do add cards and we create new cards. So that should be good. So here we should just have an ID, like an index. But here we do remove the cards. Is it a... No, I don't think it's a problem of removing the card. And then it's pretty much just like... I'm gonna print this like first null index. Okay, so here it worked. Oh, let's see. Wait, what? How comes that we have 19 cards in the deck? Like, what the hell? But anyway, personal index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's good. I don't know why, but I feel like this is wrong. Doesn't make sense. Wait, what? It could be tied to randomness, like the failure. Yes, okay, good. So here we're missing a card. Okay, let's see. Random index 15. But the card is null? Why so? We pick the card. So we have some null cards in the deck. Oh, is that because... Okay, I know. Oh. Okay. So... So the error was in the reset deck behavior, which I changed the way we store cards in the hand, and I didn't account for it. Okay, so that should be good. I mean, the deck size being 19 was definitely calling for something wrong. Okay, let's see now. Yes, we're good. Okay, so that's cool. We are able to draw a few cards. And now we can play them. Super cool. I think we're pretty much close to the end of the timer. Yes, 1 minute. Since I'm kind of at a milestone here, I'm gonna pause. And take like 1 more minute of pause. Okay, what do we have? Bunch of nothing actually. I'm gonna check something on the side. Okay. So I don't know what I will be doing next, because I have just so much to do. Probably handle just, you know, playing one card and finishing the turn. That could be nice. But I want to check one thing about this. Oh, maybe the seeds. Yeah. Stats are still bad. What about... I'm gonna go with... somehow it's something I prefer. Okay. Where are we with the music? Oh. I can't really read the timer from here. 2 minutes. Yeah. That's actually true. Oh, I have something to ask our film to do. Regarding the cards. Regarding cards borders. Could make a base white, gray, or black. Then have red, yellow, blue for specific spells. Just a tint. Poor dude, he just asked for one question and he's gonna have like 20 messages. Okay, so I guess we're good. Yes, we're good. Let's see. I'm gonna clean those prints because they're pretty irrelevant now. Okay, so this one too. Oops, sorry. So here I want to lock the state when you play a card. So I think it's in the combat. Oh, that's a little bit complicated here, I think. Because we have the combat, okay, play a turn. And I don't think we ever go in the play a turn. So we draw 5 cards. Okay. And we pretty much want to go to the next state. So here, context change state to a new player turn. Yes. Okay. First thing, player turn. So we want to make sure that we want to draw a card. Okay, so do we actually add it here? Yes. So we could kind of force drawing a card because there's a check anyway. So what was it? Setup state, deck, draw card. Something I must say, and no, because I'm gonna forget about it. It's handling the deck being empty. Okay, so card, draw. I'm gonna use handle empty deck. Is it a link? It is. Huh. Not anymore, it seems. Okay, so we want to draw a card first. Good. Then that's pretty much it. Just want to have a locked state, so what about a public locked with a private set? And I'm gonna add a public function here. Oh, that's a little bit sad. Cause like, do I really need to set a function for this? Kind of. But I do have to think about how to call it. So I think it has to go in the combat manager, like that's the only way. Now maybe the locked property is not at a good place. Smem, so it's also like it's actually pretty sure. Hmm. So what if combat manager here has a public locked? But I gotta let it public then. Point is, so when we lock, actually we can just use locked true. Don't necessarily need that to happen in right, so here in abstract, we're not gonna do that in abstract. So null state context is gonna be locked. Player turn, we're gonna remove that. And setup? Yes. So play a turn like this. So now what it means is that the card must have access to the combat manager, which it does. So that's correct. Now when we release on a monster, state.release, so where are my cards? Dragging here. If the card is a target, right here, we're gonna go with combat manager dot lock. Oh wait, what? Oh, it's private, is it? Why do I keep doing that? No, it's not. Oh, that's just me being bad. Context at combat manager dot lock. That's first thing. And when we want to draw the cards, so I think it's idle. Here, drag, change state to dragging. And we're gonna make a check, like if context dot combat manager dot lock. So if it is locked, return. Actually, I want to put a message. Combat manager is locked. Good. Okay, let's try this. Should be actually pretty easy. I don't expect like super crazy things. So we can play one card and then combat manager is locked. Couldn't find an empty slot? Yes, because I tried to draw a card. Okay, good. Perfect, perfect. It's pretty good because the dev is a little bit unlocked right now because yesterday and maybe the day before, like, it was crazy stuck. crazy stock. Handle empty deck, don't care. Create comments for anger, thrust, and bolt. Don't care. Create a function in combat manager. Yeah. Don't care at the moment. What's important right now is I apply card damages when played. Kind of. That's the important thing. Wait, did that go off? Yes. To apply card damages when played. Actually, there's a lot much more than this to do with that specifically. Yeah, let's see, dragging state. So maybe I think I need to go work on the connection between the combat managers and the enemies before that. Right. Like, I think I do need to add the enemies in this. Yep. So is this a combat manager? Seems so. So here we have the deck, but we definitely need the enemies as well. Okay, so we're gonna make public. Should be a list. And probably a list of enemy. And yes, use enemies. Yes, enemies get set. Okay. This is like so not what I'm doing, but I'm gonna remove that because it's more like a task I need to do in the future. Okay, so combat manager tech keeps track of enemies. So by default, when it is created, state equal null state, sure, why not? But first, enemies. So we have like 5 null. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's what they are. Okay. Then I'm wondering if I want to use something different for this. Like maybe use a resource like I did for the deck. Huh. I could be tidier. Right, like we're not gonna use this. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Okay. It's so frustrating because I don't have the full view of the project. Like it's like I don't have enough experience on this kind of game. So I have to to mess it up once before I can do it right. I hate that. So yeah, enemies initialized to null. Good. I think it all comes down to this task right here. Create a function in Combat Manager to initialize the combat setup. Something like initialize combat, and we need a combat blueprint. Do I make a check? Like to make sure we only initialize combat when we are in null state or whatever. So what's the combat blueprint, by the way? It's just 5 enemies. Okay. I could store the combat blueprint. I guess so. Okay, let's store it. No, let's not make it private set. So I'm gonna need it in the future, so we know how this works. Okay. Now what? We just want to change state to a new setup state. And here the combat blueprint is gonna be used. Okay, so setup state. Reset deck, draw cards. Good. But initializing enemies. So I think what's in the blueprints? Like, is it? Oh, it's an enemy enum. Okay, good. That's good to know. So actually, it's interesting. How did I manage this in the combat test? We get the blueprint and we create a new enemy. Makes sense. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do anyway. So I could create functions to separate concerns. Like initialize deck. And we get this. And initialize enemies. Okay, good. So, we want to create some enemies. So, I think I can pretty much copy this somehow. Okay, so oh, I need the enemy database. Huh. I need the database. So I'm gonna save you right now. Oh, I will not be able to build because of this. Shoo. Go away. Can I build? Please, please, please. Please. Okay, so we've got the database. So we should be good. Should be good. Okay, in here, it is actually enemies. Context. Okay, so here's how we create one enemy. I think I'm not gonna use a list of whatever for the... I'm gonna keep it that way. So 1, 1, and 1. Two, 2, and 2. Three. Now that I think about it, yikes. Actually having a resource like the deck but for enemies would be great. But I didn't do it. Well... yeah, it's definitely messed up. But it's okay, I think. It has to be. Somehow. Because we initialize enemies. And we kinda need... yeah, no, I think I will have to make a resource. Deck, enemy. We'll probably have, what's the has this? I'll probably have to Yep. And yeah, I think it's gonna be for the next timer. So I'm just gonna write exactly what I need to do. So this one is pretty much testing. I want to create a resource to manage combat enemies. Like, yeah. Okay, so we are for the break of the second timer. Head is starting to burn slightly already. Okay. So where are we with those stats? Yeah, it is slightly better. And I don't think I can run into the higher difficulty. I mean, I can do a few, but oh, actually, it's not that bad. It's actually even pretty good. But I could, like, yeah, I could die. Especially with this one. Actually, this one's gonna be the correct test. Okay, it didn't have time to hit. So that's cool. Let's see what happens with my people here. So we're good. So Elf is busy. I mean busy, not here. A little bit stretching, that's important. Is it? It is. Wait, actually it looks like it's working. I just hope it doesn't end poorly during, like, it has to hold for 30 minutes. Which is quite a long time. And I'm 100% sure that, well, there's like 0.1% stat increase. Like, wow. It's definitely gonna change the world. Well, maybe there's gonna be like a stat boost happening middle of action. Because right now we're looting pretty much nothing. And I'm half health. Ew. I think I will have to go back. Yep, I will have to go back. Sad. Actually, we're probably gonna have like level 100 on those before we're ready. Okay. Well, oopsie. Oh no. Okay, we're good. So I need to create a new resource for the combat enemies. Yeah, I actually want to change the music, maybe. Oh, this one's gonna be good. Could be combat, actually. The namespace. Okay, so here we have a public list of enemy. Yeah, anime is gonna be good. So, yep. What about create new enemy? And it takes two things, like an index and a blueprint. Okay. So setup. So we take two things like where do I want to go? Right here. Okay, so what we want to do is enemy, and here we need the database. So the enemy is enemy database. Get enemy. Actually, we have the blueprint, so maybe not the blueprint, but the enum. Yeah. So enemy enum. So here we're gonna go with blueprint. Blueprint. Get enemy blueprint. Just enum actually. Yes, good. Enemy enum. And then enemies of index. A new enemy with the blueprint. Okay. Sounds good. Now, an event would be great. So creating a little struct to give the data would be nice. So we need an integer index and an enemy. Cool. Sweet. So here we can use that enemy update. And right here, wow. So enemy updated. And we need to make a new enemy update. Well, I could create it right here. So we're gonna create an enemy update. So it's index enemy. Okay, good. So we can create enemies. Now, what about initializing the blueprints? I'm gonna clean afterward. So if blueprint dot enemy 0, what was the line? It's different than enemies in enum.null. And here we create a new enemy with the index 0 and blueprint dot enemy 0. Seems nice. Okay, so initialize all enemies within the blueprint. Okay, so now I need to create that resource. Just everything is saved. Seems okay. I'm gonna put that in managers. Yeah. it's a little bit messy. But yeah, combat enemies, we've got the database. And I think we can fix that now. Like, combat blueprints maybe doesn't need to be saved. Like the list of enemy that has to be gone, and the enemy database as well. This is shoe. And combat blueprints, initialize combat. Yeah, that has to stay, I think. Okay, so new set of state. This is like super omega wrong. So context. Oh, I need to bring link first. So okay. So I have the combat enemies, context, combat enemies, initialize blueprints. Okay, that seems good. So if I've made everything correctly, all I have to do is to change the line in there. So this right here, we're gonna say that we want to initialize combat with the combat blueprint. Okay. And here we should want to remove all the enemies. Remove these process combat blueprints. And not do that. So that each enemy is actually getting its info on their own. So you, Mr. Pudding, show me your code. So combat enemies is equal to none. Set enemy. Oh. Okay, so I will have to make sure back to combat enemies. What about enemy set instead? Enemy or created, like it's probably makes more sense. Enemy created. So enemy 2D. So set to null state this. Yes. Can I find my resource right now? Oh, and is this? No. Combat manager, combat enemies. Okay, good. Enemy database. Okay, we're fine. Anyway, back to enemy 2D. So by default, we begin in the null state. Nothing to change here. Set enemy. Okay, so we're gonna read on enemy created within enemy update. Do they have? They have combat idea. So if update index if the index is different, we do return. Otherwise, set enemy with update enemy. Alright, now we bind this. So combat enemies dot enemy created. Ah. There's no such thing. Of course. Okay. State.setEnemy. Yeah, maybe unnecessary, but sure. So null state, set enemy. No, wrong null state. So set enemy, context enemy equal enemy. And now we want to make a check. If enemy is equal to null, we return. Otherwise we do all the things which must be done. So I think that's it. Do we actually... Did we do it? Oh. So enemy 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we pray. Because that's what we do in game dev. Just want to be sure. Oh yes, it's working perfectly. It almost compels for a break, but I think we still have a few time. Like sometimes we can do something more. 5 minutes. It's beautiful. So we can go with this card action thing because now we have the combat enemies. So we have the target resource, but I'm not so sure what it is. Target manager. Okay, I can't read it. Target manager. Current target. Oh, okay, that's this. Okay. So I'm gonna keep this at the moment. Create a resource to manage combat enemies. And this is pretty much working, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. Create comments for Angus, Loss, and Vball cards. But right here, what's most important is damage enemies when using cards on them. Damage enemies when using cards on them. So I think I would look into my card dragging state, because here we have the release. Yes, so we kind of want to execute the action, right? Because here target manager is I target. So a very messy way, I think, but a way that works. That would be... to read, I need to bind the comment on the target. Yes, so context the card blueprint. I think I need to create a new comment. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's a little bit complicated, is it? So we have like context dot card blueprint dot command dot duplicate. So here we get comment dot add tag. No. Why? Public comment. Yes, and you here. I want to add a target. Why is that so? It is. Oh, is it because I'm not using commands? That would be weird, but that would make sense. Okay, no, let me add a target now. Why? Resource? Oh, it's not a resource. Okay, that's... Do I have like to say shoo? Shoo! No. Like this? We're good. And time up. I'm foreseeing annoying things. Yeah. Actually... No, that should be right. Should be good. We can make it. So anyway, break time. Let's see. Oh, not a mess. Oh, we can eat fruits. So maybe that's it. Maybe we have enough now. Yeah, I kind of doubt it though. We can try. Yeah. We can try. Megalands. Can we actually get a loot here? I've yet to see one. Oh, in 7 minutes we have all the titans ready. So it looks like it's cycling fine. We might be able to let it run for the next timer. And by the way, we should be like done with the first hour. Oh, and actually we just have like one time left. Okay, so we passed the boss. Good. No, still nothing. Kinda odd. And maybe it's one of the stages with no loot. Or like almost no loot. It would be tough because I really feel the gap in difficulty with this one. I'm gonna retrieve my energy and put it here. And maybe here. This is pretty much a combat where we heal. She doesn't get to use her spell, so... I don't know, maybe we can push for another boss in here. But that's for another time. So... I was with the enemy, and yes, we have the command to create duplicates. We're at the target, and we pretty much want to execute it, right? Now, let's go see our command specifically. Execute. Target, enemy, damage. So is this in the game? Yes, it is. Health modified, health dropped to 0. No, actually, we're maybe good. Okay, wait a second. This... Interesting. So enemy 2D... When we set the enemy here, we may want to connect. So, update health label. What if I rename this? If I rename this, no, we have references. Health modified. Fighting states. So it's actually already... Oh. Oh. Wait a second. Oh. It took damages. Nice. So, what we do then? What we do is make sure they have enough states. So enemy, they had a fighting state, and okay. Now, what we want to do is connect here, private void, on health dropped to 0. And we're gonna connect this. So enemy health drop to 0. So okay. And when that happens, we go back to null state, I think. So change state to new null state context. Sorry, I was blanking, thinking about something else. So we go back to null state. Okay, good. Do we want to handle when we play the card now? Like, dragging state. Okay, but when we are dragging state like this, we want to make sure that we are in player turn. So did we do that? Idle state. If it's locked, yes, but not only. If actually we can check the state first. Like if context, no, wait a second. context.combat manager, yes, dot state. And what if we say combat manager states? No. Me lost. Combat manager states. Oh, that's combat.combat manager states. So if it is... Actually, I don't want to use it like this. This is probably wrong what I'm doing right now. But if we are in player turn... And we actually want a negative. So if we're not in a player state, we're gonna say combat manager is not in player state. Okay, good. So first we check that we are in the correct state, and then we check that it's not locked. Okay, good. So combat manager we'll have player turn, and now we kind of need to know if we can play a card. So what if right here in combat manager we create something new, like play card? No. Yes. Oh my god, it's complicated. Yes. So I think I have to go back to card 2D. And right here, all this, we don't do that at all. Bad thing. We actually create an object with the card and the target. So that would be like play card with the target. Let's see. Terrible name, play card data, yikes. But anyway, we have a public card. So here I have targets, but that's wrong, because we may have multiple targets. So, I think I have to mimic the maybe having a comment. I don't know. I'm gonna use a single target at the moment. So we want to give this to the combat manager here. So here we're gonna have public void play card, and we have a play card data. And eventually I want the state to manage this. So So it goes in abstract state, play card. Okay. And in play a turn here. Here we do something about it. Good. So card 2D. Right here, we don't do that. We go with so context dot is it why card blueprints? No. I knew that would be a problem. That's not okay. Okay. We can fix this. I wish I had a save on Kraken right now. Okay, so we want not the card blueprint, but the card. And here we create havoc. Update controls. Okay. So that's good. On hand card updated. Okay. Null states. Set card. Wait, no. I think we fixed it. I hope so. Okay, anyway, context, Play card. Ah. No, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I think we did it. I think we did. Can I build? Oh my god, I'm quite running out of time. Well, we did build. That's huge. It's huge. So we play card here. Okay. I kind of want to have a return here. To say yes, you can play the card. You know? Like... Boolean. Oh, would that be an error? No, I don't know. Play card. Okay, play card, play card. So play a turn. Well, I guess we can say that create a comment. So here we have play card data dot card dot reprint comment duplicate as comment. Yes, get to using comment. Now comment that at target. Pick up target. And comment that execute. Okay. Maybe we can lock here, but that's not very important. This seems unnecessary. Anyway, we execute the comment, and at the moment we're gonna change state to a new player turn. So just to see if we can cycle cards. Can we? Oh, actually we have much more time than I thought. Okay. Yes, we forgot something important. We need to remove the card. So we need... in the deck. Oh, it's getting really messy. But... oh. Draw card... oh, play card. Never mind. So... combat manager... play a turn... good. This is exciting. Oh. Oh, I think I know why. Oh, that's messy. Poo, 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 poo. Oh, that's because we're not waiting for the animation. What happens at the end of this state? Yes, so here, this is not what we want to do. Maybe I just want to grab this guy, bring it to the dragging state. Right, so here we have like a private void, card animation. We have this thing, blah blah blah. We go private void onto it finished. Okay, and onto and finished, we do that right here. Okay, so we could save this. We could pass it. No, no, bad. Card data. And why is that not possible? Maybe because I'm not using. I'm already using that. Wait. Oh, play! Oh my god. So we set the play card data here, we send it here. We start the card animation, we modulate, we on twin finished, we play the card. Now, what happens when we draw a card? Like, do we have something where we read whatever deck hand update? I think so. Yes. So maybe we're good. Why is there something strange in there? Okay. We are almost good. So this is the end of the last timer. So I'm just gonna post this. I'm gonna finish that. I want to finish it. Deckhand updated. Let me see, combat manager. Play your turn, play your card. So we play the card, we duplicate, blah blah blah. We play the card, good. Now card 2D. Private on hand card created. Change states to... We could like bring it back to null state just to be sure. Like right here, dragging state. Oh, wait, what is that? I don't want to do that. What if I remove this line? Is it fixed? No. But I think I saw something interesting. Like the name of the card changing. No. The cards are here. That's interesting. We just don't see them. So... Oh, is it because the modulate doesn't go back to 1? Yes. That seems very possible. So let's see, cards, null state. And here, context, done modulate, equal new color. 1, 1, 1, 1. And we're gonna copy this. No, copy to idle state as well. Dragging state. And this one's pretty much gone. Yeah, because maybe that was like in... Yeah. Uh-huh. Maybe that could go... like disappearing state, like that was in dragging. Untwin finished. We have this right here, which means that idle doesn't need this line. And no, doesn't need this line either. Well, we could have them just in case. Like, we never know. Okay, dragging state, save everything, test. Ooh, it's gonna be beautiful. We could add a little bit of a timer. Anyway, I'm gonna save this. Wow. Very huge progress in 2 hours. I kinda like this method, like really. With the little breaks. Okay, so here, work on the main state machines. Yes. Good. And I kind of want to change the music style as well. I want to go back to a little bit of autumn, because I will be on a break anyway. Like there will be the major break. Oh. Yep. You good? You're gonna make it. So what does it sound like? Okay, it's good. So main break. So I'm just gonna be away for this one. So let me just resume the timer, and I will be back when this main break, well, it's gonna be done. Okay, see you in 15 minutes, or a little bit earlier, whatever. Okay, so, oh, there we go. it was actually quite intense doing all this. Like, there's a lot of work in there. I'm actually quite curious to see the code metrics. Let's see. We have 1,000 line of code. Yeah. 90 maintainability index. That's good, I think. And those numbers, I'm pretty bad at knowing what they mean. But yeah. Regarding the task, damage enemies when using a card on them, create commons, and handle empty decks. So that's good because those cards are going to be interesting to work with. Now, what happened here? We died. Of course we did. So what happened? No loot. Okay. Okay. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the next timer. Like, do I start a new timer? Or is this... Oh, I'm gonna be doing for today on stream. I don't really feel like starting a new 2-hour thing right now. I'm definitely gonna do that later. Oh yeah, I did do that. So somehow I want to see what happens if I can push the boats a little bit further. So we're gonna do this. Let's see. I'm gonna change the gold diggers. I can't? Oh, I can't. Okay, we can get 2. Okay, we need 1 more minimum. I don't think we can. Yeah, we definitely can't. So maybe when I get those charge shots, I'm gonna get some. And the magic is doing this. Oh wait, we can eat this fruit. Could help a lot. Yeah, a lot is maybe. Yeah, it's not. It's actually going faster with those charge shots. Oh. Anyway. Oh, is it like... Okay, the timer... the timer died. So I was actually about to say that I don't feel like doing another 2 hours right now. Maybe later in the night for me. Oh, it's actually very early compared to my usual schedule. But yeah, I think that's it for today. Hope that was an interesting development of the game. And if you're actually doing your own game for this jam, I hope this is going very well for you. Anyway, you guys have fun, you guys make your games, do all that kind of thing. And I will be out like this, first disappearing abruptly. And yeah, I see you later. Maybe tomorrow. That would be great.